What's up everyone, it's Hector here, and today I'm going to be reviewing and comparing these two Retro Championship replica belts. This is the WWF Championship from 1986, and this is the WWE version of the championship from 1986. They're both nicknamed the Hogan 86 Championship belt because Hulk Hogan was the only person to hold this championship belt, and it was the WWF Championship back in 1986. So this version was the older version, made in the early 2000s by the Figures Toy Company. They made most of the championship replica belts for the WWF. Even WCW and ECW went there in business. But for the WWF and the WWE, they made belts until about 2014. Then they switched manufacturers, and the stamp in the back just says WWE Shop now. So most of us collectors just call the replica belts WWE Shop Belts. And then these older belts, the Figures Toy Company belts. The Figures Toy Company had pretty simple designs. The plates were usually only about 2 millimeters thick. This is the standard replica with the cheap polyurethane strap, and it's been out in the sun for a while. This is the deluxe replica with the real genuine leather strap. Still, plates are only 2 millimeters thick, but there is an ultra deluxe replica which has 4 millimeter thick plates, but the etching is still pretty shallow and you can't see all the detail all that well. But the WWE Shop replica belts, their plates are at least 4 millimeters thick. The etching is way deeper, so much more detail, and everything has really been overhauled to give it a more accurate and just overall better look, really. You can see that it's dual tone now, gold and silver coloring, whereas the older Figures Toy Company belt was all gold. And the strap's still polyurethane, but it has been upgraded a bit to have more flop and flex. And then speaking of the straps, the Figures Toy Company belt doesn't have too much detail on the strap itself, just the normal seashell tooling around the 5 plates. The snap boxes don't have any detail on the deluxe version, but the standard version usually has this same old sewed on snap box. The WWE Shop strap has this floral tooling around the edge of the entire strap. It has some detail on the snap boxes, and it has WWE stamped on this side of the strap. And also, most of the newer WWE Shop belts have the screws covered on the back of the strap, but the screws are all exposed on all of the Figures Toy Company belts, unless you somehow get a Master Series belt. But when you look at the flag artwork on both of the belts, you can see that the flag for Italy is colored wrong. They're supposed to flip the red and the green, and then the flag for the UK, it's just all red instead of having some white stripes in there. And same with the flag for Australia, all the stars are red instead of white for some reason. Some of the flags also look kind of squished, like the Canadian flag. But then when you look at the newer WWE Shop Belt, all the flag artwork seems mostly accurate. The only complaint I have for the flags on this belt is how the Union Jack doesn't have all of the white stripes that it should have. And then when you look at the globes on the main plates, the only difference you can see is that Japan has been removed from the WWE Shop version. I don't know why, but it's just not there anymore. So that's pretty much all I have to say when comparing these two Retro Championship belts, the WWF Hogan 86 from the Figures Toy Company and the WWE Hogan 86 from the WWE Shop. In my opinion, I'd say the WWE Shop version is head and shoulders better than the older Figures Toy Company version because it has the thicker plates, deeper etching, corrected flag artwork, dual tone gold silver coloring, upgraded strap with all the tooling and stamping and covered screws, all that stuff. It's just so much better than the older version that really a collector would only want the older version for that WWF logo. That's really the only reason. So I hope you found this video useful, or if you appreciated it, you can give it a thumbs up. and subscribe to my channel for more championship belt replica reviews and comparisons like this one, and go to my website hxchector.com, that's hardcorehector.com, for beautiful photo galleries of all my championship belt replicas. That's it. See y'all later, and as always, keep on collecting.